The meeting of the Thank you, Anne. The WSESD board will come to order. This meeting is a remote-only meeting, which means that all of the public body is meeting remotely. Please note that all votes taken during this meeting that are not unanimous will be taken by roll call vote in accordance with the law. So I will first make a motion to amend the agenda to add two things. One of them is a very brief mention about the Independent Budget Review Committee about outreach. Christina Naylor will just speak a moment or two about outreach, and that will then come up at our next board meeting, and also to add an executive session. So I have made a motion to amend the agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Robin. All those in favor of amending the agenda as I have indicated, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed or abstentions? Okay, thank you, everyone. So first we will go to the warning article. The board members were sent a draft warning article, and let me see if I can find it so that I can read that. With one exception. We received a draft, and when it was sent out to me, the town of Dummerston was trying to determine where they were going to have their elections. And so I now have the location where they're going to have them, but the version of the draft article that was sent out to us and that I forwarded to the board did not include the actual location for Dummerston. So so the draft warning says, warning, special meeting, Windham Southeast School District. The legal voters of the Windham Southeast School District, including the towns of Brattleboro, Dummerston, Guilford, and Putney, are hereby notified and warned to meet as follows. Brattleboro at the American Legion 32 Linden Street, Brattleboro, Vermont 05301, between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. In Dummerston, I'm just going to peek at the address that was given to me. In Dummerston at the Dummerston Town Offices, 1523 Middle Road, East Dummerston, from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. In Guilford at the Guilford Central School, 374 School Road, Guilford, Vermont, and Putney at the Putney Central School, 182 Westminster Road, Putney, Vermont, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. on Tuesday, March 7, 2023, to vote by Australian ballot on the following article. Article 1, to elect 4 school directors, my apologies, from the nominees to serve on the school board of the Windham Southeast School District from the day following the annual district meeting. 1 school director who is a resident of Brattleboro for a 1-year term. 3 school directors, 1 from each town, who are residents of Brattleboro, Dummerston, and Putney for a 3-year term. The legal voters of the Windham Southeast School District, including the towns of Brattleboro, Dummerston, Guilford, and Putney, are further notified that voter qualification, registration, absentee voting, and voting procedures relative to said special meeting shall be as provided in chapters 43, 51, and 55 of Title 17 Vermont Statutes Annotated. That is the warning that we are here to discuss first of all, and we will need to take action on this. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve, and can you send me that? I haven't got the addresses.
Sure, I will send you the address. I will send it out to all the board members, and I'll make sure that
Okay.
Yep. So Thank you,
I'll
Tim, for that.
second it, Kelly.
And was that Robin?
Liz.
Yes.
Oh, Robin.
Okay, thank you, Robin. So is there any discussion?
Can I just make a brief comment?
Sure, please.
Kelly?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted, it has not been warned yet, but the Communication Council is going to meet this Friday via Zoom at 1 o'clock. And so on the agenda would just be the upcoming budget vote and election and how we usually do outreach. So just wanted to mention that. So if anyone has any thoughts or feedback and they want to, you know, give a call or send it ahead or have it, whatever, just put it out there. Know that we'll be doing our thing come Friday.
Okay, thank you, Michelle.
Is that
Is
a
there-
Zoom only, Michelle?
What's that? Yeah, it'll just be completely hybrid, the Zoom link.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Okay. Is there any other discussion on the warning as read? Okay. So the motion has been made, it has been seconded. We've had an opportunity for discussion. All those in favor of approving the warning with the inclusion of the location in Dummerston that was not included in the draft we received from Barb, but was included in what I read to you this evening. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed or abstentions? Okay, thank you very much. I will make sure to send, I will reply to the email that I sent you, and I will make sure to include that address so everyone has that address. And the other part about that, which was noted in the email that I sent along with the draft article, was that Barb needs to have signatures on this by end of day tomorrow. So any and all who are able to, willing, can get there, please go to the supervisory union office tomorrow and put your signature on there. Thank you very much. So now we're going to move on to the Independent Budget Review Committee. And Christina, did you want to speak?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that the Independent Budget Review Committee, which is a committee that was created by the voters to prepare an independent report of the annual school budget for our merged district, is looking for candidates for next year. We spent a long time at our last meeting, and the committee asked me to come to the board to have you all think before your next meeting about the best way to do this. Our recommendation is that there is outreach to select boards and leadership councils to find people who would be willing to serve. Two of the people serving this year are running for the board, so they probably will not be, you know, there's a good chance we will lose two of the members. What is supposed to happen with the positions is they're supposed to be nominated and appointed from the floor, but we feel like it would be really helpful because unlike the board, these independent budget review committee members are kind of there to represent each town of the forming districts. And so to get input from school leadership councils in individual towns and select boards would be, and people, those people would know people who have an understanding of budgets and maybe even school finance or an interest in learning it. We're anxious to find people that would be willing to serve, and it's about a 40 to 50 hour time commitment, mostly between November and early February. So I'll be back at the next meeting to try to have a motion so board members or the board chair and vice chair could reach out to local select boards looking for people willing to serve on this. And I think it's a good service to the voters to have something digestible, and might reach out to you, Michelle, with the Communications Council as well to see if you could do some outreach, because we haven't had a floor vote. People have just been volunteering to do this. So we're kind of in this quasi, you know, we've created our own committee. I mean, the voters created the committee, but people have just been serving and we really haven't had a chance to weigh in. So, you know, fingers crossed there is a live annual meeting and we could actually do this. We'd love to have candidates that towns have some connection to, and people that would have the skills and be interested in serving, as opposed to me calling everybody I know and attacking them in the supermarket, which is my general pathway to get people to do things. So I'd like something a little more democratic. Thank you all.
Thank you, Christina. So now we will move on to the executive session. Is there a motion to find that premature general public knowledge would clearly place the public body or person involved at a substantial disadvantage?
So moved.
Thank you, Liz. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Deborah. Is there any discussion? Okay, all those in favor of making the finding that premature general public knowledge would clearly place the public body or a person involved at a substantial disadvantage, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed or abstentions? Okay. Is there a motion to enter executive session under 1 VSA 313A for a disciplinary or dismissal action against a public officer or employee?
So moved.
Thank you, Lana. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Liz. All those in favor of entering executive session as indicated, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed or abstentions? Okay, thank you. We are going into executive session. Rising from executive session at 9:58, just so we get it there. Okay, so night, and then okay, are we all here?
I see Sherry Keefe trying to join, but it looks like she's having trouble connecting.
Okay, well, we can give her another minute to see. Okay, so Anne, would you like to make a motion to adjourn?
Madam Chair, there being no further business before this board, I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Thank you, Anne, and thank you, Liz. All those in favor of adjourning, please signify.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Okay, thank you very much. We are adjourned at 10 o'clock. Thank you, everyone, for waiting in the waiting room. I hope it was a very relaxing experience.